So yeah, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take out the twin Tropies before they screw up the space-time continuum any further.
And screw themselves in celebration.
Let's not talk about how the dimensions keep shattering like glass.
I mean, they literally are. I mean, do you not see the shrapnel?
I mean, you don't want reality to be more breaking apart, you know?
So let's see what would be the most appropriate costume to wear. Well, you know what? It's not even going to matter all that much, considering the fact that, well, you're mostly going to be using the mask anyway. So let's just settle with what works best.
I was about to say that is a point I keep forgetting to think about. Is that it's like the masks themselves act as a costume, so any skin gets automatically overwritten.
I mean, in some way, it's clever considering that. I mean, well, their faces, Crash's face at the very least, is a little too protruding to really have any mask fit him. So why not rectify that by making him a full-on costume?
That's fair.
I mean, granted, they could also do the same thing that Aku Aku does, where he literally just swirls all around them and all that. But oh, that's right. Tana literally tried to fend them off herself, but two's better than one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Are you sure? Because we kind of, beat them with one.
The last time I killed her friends, his
Oh look, they just outright said it now.
Oh, yep.
What?
Delicious.
No, it would. I'll say it when we get to it.
Chance.
Ooh.
These two creep me.
Villainous honor.
Let's see what you Mongols can do as a pack.
Like a pack.
And by pack, we mean just the two bandicoots.
Well, I guess you could say it as a pack of bandicoots.
And I would say after all that buildup with their double-edged weapons,
What's he doing?
what do we do, Akano?
Oh shit!
Oh, man!
No worries.
He makes an excellent alarm clock.
But it's like, after all of that, with all their spinning dual edge and stuff, boy, I wish they actually had more, interactions with their combat.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But I'll let James focus.
You better get every single one.
That's the plan.
And I'm actually going to be quiet for this, because I do genuinely like how this sequence even looks.
Everybody just look and all.
By the way, what we're experiencing right now, I mean, they're probably going to do this in droves for that new Ratchet & Clank game.
Of course. I'm gonna be really curious how they're gonna make this look on the Switch.
I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but there's definitely going to be some degrading in quality here and there, just to make sure it can run at a stable frame rate, because that's usually how Toys for Bob's stuff on the Switch usually handle.
I mean, I don't mind it too much. I thought Spyro looked just fine, and I know Matt has his gripes with it. I still think Insane looks fine on the Switch.
Yeah. I mean, the worst it really did was, slight degrading of saturation and the lack of fur textures, which, I mean, really goes to show that the game really didn't need the fur textures.
I don't know. It was incredibly obvious with Tiny Tiger.
Well, Tiny, I'll agree, but Crash didn't look half bad in it. Okay, here we go, guys. Time for the epic Easter egg. Yep, that was a thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got the guy's permission, and they just straight up...
Oh, and also,
Hold
for
on,
those
hold
that
on. Let me translate that sequence for you guys. What's up, my fellow kids?
Yeah, he hates it.
Considering this is a game that's about time, I think I'm willing to forgive a reference to a 3-year-old meme.
And also, if you want, for those that are curious, yes, they actually did create a version just for COCO if you happen to be playing as her.
Yes.
Also,
Too close.
when we get to the battle, I know, it goes, you couldn't solo them. You couldn't solo us, hero. I'm just now that I think about it, why didn't they have it that...
Oh no!
Oh.
Damn it.
Down
That was
you
actually
go.
funny timing him going wicked as you died.
Seriously.
Ooh. One.
Anyway,
Seriously though, you two, get a room already. We're already in one. Go!
Then lose some weight.
Lose some weight?
It's Bender.
Oh, okay. Actually, what I was just thinking is, the whole, get room! We already have one.
okay. Am I the only one who thinks that we should have had, it goes between either COCO and Crash, it changes them every now and then, and like each of you kind of fight a trophy.
Actually,
I mean,
To show
That
that
would've been-
teamwork is kind of a thing, and that
Actually,
Tana
what
was
I-
really
Careful.
over her head.
oops.
Actually, what I would have liked, and what I would have liked, and it's funny because it's like the other characters are there. They could have done it. They could have taken a page off Twin Sandy and have all the playable characters like team up to stop them.
Yeah.
Agreed. I think that would have made up for what's an otherwise brief boss fight, and that's my biggest problem with this fight. It's very brief.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of a Wily boss from a Mega Man fan game, actually.
Ooh,
I get more Kirby vibes from this, honestly.
Jesus.
Oh, that was close.
Oh yeah, Kirby vibes would be correct if you're Clockwork Nova.
Also, this is easily my favorite boss theme in the game.
Oh yeah, it's a good theme. Honestly, it's kind of like Sonic Colors final boss in that the song is too epic for the fight itself.
No, and I was gonna say, it also reminds
No.
Oh,
it also reminds me a lot of Galaxy 2's final boss in that it's an incredible song that you never get to hear all of because the boss is over before you've actually heard it all.
actually, that's a much better comparison.
Agreed.
I mean, I guess if it really means anything, it's a sign of a good boss fight if the only real problem with it is that it's short.
Yeah.
That is fair. You know, that is true. Again, like they have such great stage presence. Again, it almost that is in terms of the game's plot. I feel like that's its greatest
yeah.
sin is that they do all this
There you
build
are.
up and then just like that, they're defeated.
Ooh,
Bandicoots.
And this will be the last we see of them in the game. So fingers crossed that they have them come back in the next game, maybe.
Do do do.
Da 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 da.
Da.
Yeah, we did.
What did you do again, Tana?
Exist.
she cleared the way.
Oh. Even after having a victory, it's always short-lived with Cortex.
Plug up these holes.
Yeah, it's like, Dingo, come on, let me have something.
And with that, they're able to take care of all of that messy, reality warping and tearing apart the fabric of, all of existence. It's all fixed.
Yep, just like that.
Doop.
Closed up like a wound with a band-aid.
Oh boy.
Almost sounded like he said closed up like a Bandicoot.
But the belt might take it home.
Right.
That's
Now,
I'll always
these
guess.
many
Yeah.
things, we can take you anywhere. Anywhere.
Oh.
After we rest.
Huh?
For now, I can only get us as far as the culinary
You know what that
of the
means, fellas? Filler!
Oh boy!
I meant filler in more ways than one, but yes.
Oh, it's a cute little sisterly moment.
Yeah, I mean, they deserve a break. What do you say, Akano?
Nachos.
I could go for some too. I agree with that.
I want
Hey, it works for him.
nachos.
So,
It's it's so weird though. Like it's just all of a sudden that's when the Tropies literally get defeated. Because I figured they were going to be the end all be all final bosses, but no, there's a little more after that, which is also something that they allude to very early on, thanks to a PlayStation Underground stream.
but we
yeah.
had no idea how it was going to play into the plot, and that's why I'm like, yeah, well, look at us. Here we are. We're going to the culinary future.
So, where's the Lumpa Whip stand?
Whoa, what the? Careful, that Cortex, you'll poke your eye out.
And for something so colorful and food-testicular, there's only one kind of costume that Crash and COCO should be rocking in a place like this. Tubular. Ooh.
Hello? Oh, crazy.
We're gonna stuff our faces and then work all that fat out of our bodies. Who's with me, guys?
Precious eyes!
Yeah, exactly. Precious eyes. Let's do it.
Oh, what was that costume you can unlock? Like him with the shades and wig.
The Shades of the Wing. Oh, that I believe is the Future Past costume for Crash. COCO has her own variant as well, which is pretty cool. But
Future past.
yeah, it's. I think it's meant to be an intentional oxymoron.
But what?
Yeah.
What about the? Days
I hope it
of
wasn't
Future
Days of
Past?
Future-
Yeah, I was thinking Days of Future Past.
So yeah, get a load of it, guys.
Whoa! You said it, Crash.
It's pure eye candy.
This is 100% the future that was in Crash 3.
Which way are the food trucks?
I don't know why, but that line in particular is just one of my favorites of just Aku Aku going, which way are the food trucks?
And I was about to say, holy crap, Aku Aku, I forgot you were an element in this story.
Yeah, no kidding.
You think that is, I'm gonna say right now, with all these mask interactions, I kind of, I'm sorry, Richard Horvitz, your voice is great and obnoxiously like nostalgic, but I kind of almost, he kind of really did kind of just steal the reins and the act and the stuff from Aku Aku.
Yeah.
Like I thought there's gonna be more interactions with him. And
I mean, I
mask.
wouldn't be surprised if part of the problem is that Greg Eagles only had so much time on the boot to really supply his lines, so that's why Aku Aku has such little stage presence in this game.
Possibly.
Ooh,
And actually, while I was
is-
thinking of, like, Logan was making that joke about, like, he forgot that he was here, I'm thinking of one of my favorite bits from Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, where Black Panther is going on, like, this little short spiel about the leader. Oh, that was close. Like, Black Panther is going on, like, this little mini speech talking about how prepared the leader is for him.
Cashman.
And, like, he goes on this speech about the leader being prepared for him, and after he finishes, Wasp just goes, I forgot you talked.
Ha!
But yeah, no, the Snacks Dimension in general, it does feel like a very nice little breather area for Crash 4, considering it literally is the second to last area in the game.
I like it.
It feels like a very triumphant victory lap, up until we get our, obvious twist.
Very, very obvious.
I mean, I was about to say, if you haven't seen the twist, if you haven't guessed the twist by now, then where the hell have you been throughout the remainder of the Crash series?
But yeah, it's like, it really is just one of those things where it's like, it's obvious, but I'll give them points in a sense of, without saying what it is exactly, it's one of those, I'm surprised it took them this long to do this kind of things.
That is also true, but at the same time, though...
Whoops.
Oh yeah, by the way, I love this stage, but I fucking hate getting the flashback take for it.
Oh yeah, because that's, like, the flashback take and the tape in this level is, like, at the very end of the level, isn't it?
It's at the very end of the level, and it's also at in an area where the wall running is at its most finicky.
Oh, bullshit.
What?
No, just that. That sounds like bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit! I mean, it'll make more sense the further we get into it, but,
Oh,
yeah,
hey, look, there's dingoes.
Yeah, oh, well, what do you know? More on that later.
I'm a franchise?
I made a franchise now!
Does that mean I have star potential? Does that mean I could be in the MCU?
No.
To be fair, isn't he? To be fair, he totally sounds like someone who would be, never mind.
No,
Well, I mean, he is voiced by someone that voices the Hulk on a regular basis.
Right. Oh yeah, by the way, the flashback tape way over there.
Oh, I see it.
And you have to literally not only do the wall jumping, but you also got to use Ika to get on the bottom of these monorails.
Oh, time to be green.
Here we go.
It's kind of more of a teal.
Oh, it's green.
Screw you, gravity shifting!
Gravity, you're wonderful. Gravity,
Your friend and mine.
you win again, Gravity.
Oh, oh fuck! That my butt clenched.
It's like, oh, now we have two one-cheek wonders.
Yeah, I'm the left cheek and Logan's the right.
No response,
How
Logan?
cheeky.
It took me so long to get that flashback tape.
Oh,
Look how sad Aku Aku is.
Yeah, that's the snapshot they took when he learned that he only had so many lines in this game.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
only have 3 lines.
I'm taking a step back, Aku.
It was like, thank you, Mr. Crash.
Mr. Crash? I'm taking a stick back.
I only had 3 lines.
Oh god, this is gonna suck.
Careful.
You know, now I'm just thinking back to, and I can totally use this because same actor, but just like the scene of Billy and Mandy where like Billy chews Grim out on the movie, but it's Crash being like, "This movie isn't stupid. You're stupid."
Yeah, at this point, I'm not gonna even think too hard about it. We're getting pretty close to the end of the game.
I wish I was good at. I wish I was good at doing like how frantically he does Grim. Otherwise, I could have responded to that hype.
Why you gotta be like that, Crash?
I'm just like I'm still trying to like mentally psych myself for the now voice this thing. I don't know how I'm gonna do with it.
Well, I'm sure you'll be fine.
They have
I
like
mean,
thousands of people joining nowadays.
well, yeah, it's like it's a big fun event of voice actors getting together for a common cause.
Ooh.
Oh,
You know, going back to the whole comparison with Grim and Aku Aku, it's kind of funny that for a character that looks like he should totally be rocking a Jamaican accent, the one that Gray gives him is actually very subtle.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Especially in the later games, because you know he tried to distance himself a little more from his Grim voice.
Honestly, it's basically just, hey, Greg, do your voice. Okay, cool. Which one? Just your voice.
yes. It's like, do your voice. Which one? Yes.
By the way, which way's the food trucks?
Just the idea of just Aku Aku just being in line, like ordering some churros or a hot dog.
Churros?
Okay, so the funny thing about the Snacks Dimension is that it's not entirely like it's actually a very unconventional world in that while you do get the one level with Crash and or COCO, it's primarily there as a send-off for the side characters, namely Tana, Dingo Dow, and Cortex. So, with that said, a level dedicated fully to Dingo Dow and Tana.
Yeah, they share this
Nice.
level.
I think this is the only time. Yeah, this is the only time where two timeline characters like have a level together, right?
I almost thought the way they were going to enter. I almost thought it was going to be like. I almost thought it was going to be like Dingo Dale tries to jump into the level,
They get
gets
stuck.
and then Ton has to jump and pile drive him in to get them into the level.
Also, it's kind of like the opening of Spyro 3, where the dragon smacks Hunter into the hole.
Pretty much.
Funny, considering the fact that, you know, Hunter is such a lean, mean cheetah machine.
Well, it's also because like the hole is Spyro's size.
Let's be
Actually, wait, is he a cheetah or a leopard? I forget.
Cheetah.
Okay.
yeah. Let's be fair. Hunter is just Chester's anorexic brother.